Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Thor, Love and Thunder. I do have to say that this movie was not as good as Ragnarok, but is still on par with being a good movie. There was a lot of interesting stuff that they tried to go with this movie. I'm definitely going to tell you the things that I didn't like, but I'm going to tell you the things that I loved. And you may disagree or not disagree. Let's do the overview of the movie. Basically, it is Thor finding himself. What's his purpose in the world? We see that Jane Foster has gotten cancer. Nothing is healing is working. She's stage 4. She's terminal. The lights are out. She gets called by Mjolnir, and any help to her cancer is halted by Mjolnir. She had stage 4. She probably wasn't going to survive anyways through it. We get introduced to Gorr, a last of his kind person praying to his god to help him and his daughter, and it's found that pretty much the gods are bullshit. Now, this has been pretty much set up in all of Phase 4 that the gods are absolute fucking dicks and do not care, right or wrong. Gorr renounces his god, renounces and deems that the gods are dicks and the gods are bullshit, and we need to end all the gods. I really liked Gorr. Everybody with their nitpicky, he doesn't look like the comic books. He would have looked like Voldemort, guys. Like, think about it. He would have literally looked like Voldemort. So going with the way they did, it just makes sense. Think about it as a movie standpoint, and you're not going to put Christian Bale behind some hardcore prosthetics or a CGI face. It's not going to happen. He's not there for voice work. He's there to act. And he acted. And he did pretty damn good. He made you really think that this character is a fucking psychopath. And I really did really like that. So basically, Thor, Jane, Valkyrie, Korg go on this path to end Gorr. And with all Marvel movie traits, the bad guy's redeemed at the end. He brings his daughter back from the dead, which isn't really his daughter. Let's make this quite clear. It is birth from eternity. So it's not really her daughter. It's not really his daughter. It's eternity. Which is cool. Like, I loved it. The mirror image of her in the water, and you can see that she is eternity until it comes up out of the water and you see her as in it. I loved it. Little actress was adorable. It was Chris Hemsworth's daughter in real life. So that's pretty cool, man. Like, this movie is taking a lot of criticisms for just stupid bullshit. Did it tell a good story? Yes. Are you nitpicking the shit out of it because maybe the CG's off a little, maybe not everybody was in the same place at the same time when they were filming? That shit happens all the fucking time. All the fucking time. Get over it. Get over it. Get right the fuck over it. Quite honestly, just get right the fuck over it. Shit happens. If you think about when this movie was filmed, we were still in COVID protocols and shit like that, man. So, stop. Stop with the bitching. I will say one of my biggest flaws that I did not like in this movie, but it makes sense for what they were trying to tell. Giving all the kids the power of Thor to fight against it, why him and Gorr went at it. I didn't like that. Quite honestly, I didn't like that. It was cute, it was adorable, but I just didn't like it. Personally, I just didn't like it. Yeah, that's one of my biggest drawbacks of all of it. But I loved Omnipotent City. I loved seeing all the gods, the ones that I didn't know, and the ones that I did know. It was cool to see him. The Great Protector, like all the gods were there. Black Panther's god, Khonshu was there. Like all the gods are at Omnipotent City. It was pretty fucking cool. To see Zeus just be a doucher was amazing. It's cool. Russell Crowe played him perfectly. Perfectly for exactly how I imaged Zeus in the MCU. Now, as you saw in my other reviews, Helmsworth and Portland, their relationship seemed more genuine in this. And I think that's thanks to Taika Waititi giving good direction, because in the other two movies, they did not have a great on-air romance at all, in my opinion. I loved that you found out more backstory about Korg. All of Korg's people are boys, men. I think it's kind of cool. And he finds his person. I love it. I do love it. Seeing Heimdall's son was cool. Seeing Lady Sith come back. Like, it was cool. And everybody was like, oh, shitting on Chris Hemsworth because he played Thor too funny. He's dealing with a lot of shit. He's using humor to deflect. That's what it is, man. That's what you do when you're going through shit. You use humor to deflect, or you're just a fucking Debbie Downer that nobody fucking wants to be around. It's kind of the same thing. And I love Teeth Smasher and Teeth Grinder. The goats, oh my God, it was the best running joke of having the goat scream in every scene they were in. It's an adorable running joke. Not a lot of people understand running jokes anymore because they're not really used in movies anymore. But this was a beautiful running joke. I loved it. Taika Waititi is an amazing director. I love that he trolls the absolute shit out of people when he does interviews, and still gets his point across. And the trolls just gobble it up and spew it back out, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely fucking brilliant because it shows how fucking stupid you are that you got trolled and repeated what the man said. It's fucking brilliant. It's fucking... Christian Bale was beautiful in this role, and you don't need to necessarily know the source material to play a character. You don't. You kind of add to... You're playing the character that's written on the paper, not the person in the comic books. Now, if you want to go and add some stuff to that, that's cool, but you don't have to do that. So stop hating on people that say, oh, I didn't know anything about the source material. I played it how I wanted to play it. Well, that's acting, guys. Welcome to Acting 101. Brilliant. Okay, let's get past that. But guys, I really dug this movie. I really did. Do I think it was as good as Thor Ragnarok? Absolutely not. The post-credit scenes were pretty cool. We get the introduction of Hercules, which is pretty dope. And continuing to show that the gods are a bunch of fucks. And we got to see Valhalla, where Heimdall welcomed Jane Foster after she died. Was brilliant. This movie was good, man. And this is why where it lands on my 5-star review is a 3.5-star movie. This was good. I gave Ragnarok 4. This gets 3.5. On to Wakanda Forever. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know down below if you guys like this movie. Let me know down below if you agree with what I've said. Let me know down below if you just think my beard is beautiful. Thank you guys so very much. I will see you in our next review.